It's
Have
fine.
some topic options for
Start
us?
recording and then you can chop it off. Or no, not chop it off. Chop it up.
I don't know what we're
You don't wanna
doing.
Chop it off.
Death is not on the table because,
Does
you know,
that
sad.
really sound any better when you think about it?
It does
Let's
not
see,
really
let's
sound
see.
any better.
I want to know why Anthony looked up when you said lights on. Were you
Alexa?
expecting something to happen, Anthony?
Lights on.
Like, I don't know what to do. What do we do? Just make some stupid shit. Make an eggplant that evolves into a fucking Napa cabbage. Fuck. Go for it. Alright. So, Sky, Alright, what is that?
Repeat video
Repeat.
games.
Games
Okay.
you can play again and again and again.
Yeah,
Do you
repeat
like these
value.
topics?
There we go.
So,
Although
I had to write them smaller because.
why would you write it smaller? Then
I
you'd have
use
to-
a giant pen, okay?
Yeah, but you would have to hold it closer for us to. If you wrote it smaller, that's not.
Started
do
out games you could play again and again, and it ended up repeat video games, okay? Smaller, easier words. Not tiny writing, smaller sentences.
Did we want to do video games on our first one?
We don't necessarily have to do it. It's a preview. We could just keep pulling until we really like something.
Oh, it don't matter. I love video games, so I'll talk about video games all day long.
So I mean, what video games have you repeatedly played?
Fallout 3. There's actually quite a lot. We've done Silent Hill recently. But if you're like sitting there, you're playing through a game, and then you want to go through and replay it like instantly, you got to do something like a dungeon crawler, kind of like a Diablo type thing. I think those are the only really ones that still reward you for going through the game again after the first time.
It's not really what I meant with that topic. Just games that when you're not playing anything else, you go back to it. So Fallout 3 and then Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, all right. So
Harvest
games
Moon.
that you've played, and then you just want to go back to eventually and play.
I've literally played Harvest Moon 10 times.
So I
Tree
would have.
of Tranquility. You would, but sorry, go. Speak. Speak
I would have actually agreed with Anthony.
with
Yeah.
Fallout?
Well, I mean Fallout, yeah, but no, with to the broader point that you have to like play a dungeon crawler of some sort or something like that. I mean, like Castlevania is timeless, and even though like you've got max gear, like that build up to that max gear and figuring out everything that you can do more efficiently, I think like definitely makes it worth like going back to time and time again. And in the same way, like the Diablo, like you can get armor, like you have that top tier armor, but before you get to that top tier, like you get all these random armors that can actually like change the gameplay, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's in order to get like higher tier, you have to replay through a harder difficulty, and there's so many torments that you go up and move up in levels, and you're basically replaying the same game just for different armor. That's kind of what that is.
Yeah, but there's a lot of games that like have that aspect to them. Like I know at least you, Anthony, have seen me play Salt and Sanctuary and die repeatedly.
Oh yeah.
But like
Seen you also die repeatedly.
yes, I die repeatedly. That's what I do in video games, all right? That's what my shtick is.
That's a shtick.
I'm the guy
That's why you do it. Okay.
Yeah. No, I've beat tons of video games. I just, like, whereas it takes an average person 20 hours to beat it, it takes me 100 hours, and I die in the most spectacularly stupid ways possible. That's my entertainment for people. It's like when they rage quit a video game, they can pick up the same game, watch me play it, and watch me die repeatedly, and be like, "Ah, well, actually, I quit after 3 try-throughs. This dude did it fucking 15 times and failed every time for the dumbest reason. Oh, look, he's running off a cliff's edge now. I mean, fucking, I make people feel better about themselves. That's what I'm here to do. And And to like circle it back to, you know, the question of repeatedly playing video games, sometimes that's the funnest shit in the world because like you play it for like 20 times and like you just fail epically, and then on that 21st time you get the most beautiful run. Or conversely, you get really good at a game and suddenly you just start having these better and better and better and better runs. Like I feel that in Curse of the Dead Gods all the time, is that like my runs are a lot better, especially if I'm not drunk my ass.
Well,
Usually helps.
I don't know. I've never seen you play really well, so we'll see.
Whoa, it's happened. Like it's just mainly in my single player endeavors. I mean, you know, you can check out any of my videos on Sinmora. Like that game is so fucking fun, and I can get pretty fucking deep into it. Like, you gotta try.
Yeah, I know.
Anything is. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna change the subject, so you go first.
Oh no, I was just gonna make you talk anyway, so you might as well go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say one game I do enjoy going back and replaying every once in a while. Would be like Nier Automata. I played through that game a few times, and I've already completed. Like I've platinumed it, but I still like to revisit it just to refreshen up that story because it is such a great story. So I think games that have like an exceptional story, like a good one, are also worth replaying more than once. So, at least in my opinion.
Okay.
Are we gonna move on to a different topic, or?
Well, we can pick a different. I didn't expect this one to be like really long because there's only 3 of us, and what do we have to say about games? A lot, but
Yeah, I mean, like,
replayability.
so are any of you Final Fantasy fans?
Yes and
Oh yeah, definitely.
no. I like to watch people play Final Fantasy. I'm not so good at playing Final Fantasy.
I play a lot of Final Fantasy.
Anthony, what was your first?
My first one was Final Fantasy 7. That was back on PlayStation 1.
My first was no, it was Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy 2.
Ah. Yeah.
And then because I got into emulators, I downloaded an emulator so that I could like play all NES, Super Nintendo games, shit like that, and fucking played my way through like the entire series. So I've literally played every Final Fantasy, and I gotta say that like the replayability on some of those is like exceptionally high. I can't tell you how many times I've played 7. I can't tell you how many times I've played 8. I still own 7 and 8 to this day. Plus, I own the remake of 7. Like, I mean, they did turn to shit. Like, but they were very fun games, like in their earlier days. And so, like, I mean, do you have any games like that, or any series? Like, I know you play Tales, and that's a pretty long series.
Yeah.
Have you played all of those?
All the Tales?
Yeah.
No, I think I've only done like 2 or 3 of them now. I want to say 3 of them now. I didn't pick up on the last one. I know Tales of Zestiria, I think it was, back on the GameCube. It was one of those. I played that one a lot. I did play that one a good amount. And then this new Tales of Arise one's pretty good. I'm still playing that one currently. But yeah, those are very good. As far as Final Fantasy VII wise, I have not played anything past 6. I still got to go do all those early ones. I know they're starting to remaster them, so I'm probably going to start checking them out. But yeah, as far as that, anything 7 and up, I've pretty much touched on. And they're actually coming out with a new one pretty soon, actually. That one's going to look pretty good.
Did you see that what is it? Stranger in Paradise, or... Shit. I'm going to have to look it up. There's a one that's being advertised all over Facebook.
Final Fantasy game?
Yeah, it's like Strangers in Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, or some shit like that.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII Origins?
No, not 7 Origins.
Oh, it's not 7 Origins?
No. Hold on.
I wonder what era they're going to go into. That could be the
I
next
like
upcoming
15,
one that
but
I'm
nobody
thinking
liked
of.
it.
I like
Sad.
15. 15 was great,
I watched you play the entirety of 15.
right?
15,
Had a good
15
time
was
with
pretty
15.
15 was pretty fun. Like, it's a very short game if you just play the story.
Right.
Yeah, I remember going through that like exceptionally hard freaking temple in order to get the one of the rarest items in the game, I guess it is, or it's like it's broken. I don't remember if it allows you just to insta dodge like half your attacks or what it was, but I know it was pretty powerful and it was pretty difficult to achieve, and you got to land your car right in that little runway over there by the volcano or whatever that is. Oh yeah, I definitely had a good time with that game. And I also played the Comrades too, which is the multiplayer form of it. And I actually beat that one. I beat every boss on that one. So that one was pretty great too. It's a fun multiplayer game.
So it's Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. And it's coming out for the Xbox 4 or PlayStation 4. Xbox 4, the PlayStation 1.
Xbox 4. I don't think they ever got past an Xbox One. They just started throwing random words in there. Or
Yeah,
letters.
but no, it's supposed to be available for like pretty much everything.
Oh shit,
I don't know.
Coming out?
Right now it's in beta testing phase. So they've got like they've got like a trial version out right now until the 11th.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to play that.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a good one.
I mean, like what sucks about like half the like, non-series Final Fantasies like Tactics, there was like Final Fantasy Chocobo and like fucking all actually, there's one. How do you pronounce Chocobo? Is it Chocobo or is it Kokobo?
It's Chocobo.
Chocobo.
It's Chocobo?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a C, right?
Yep. You Chocobo.
Chocobo.
Well, like, one of the bad things is, like, some of those games were great. Like, Tactics was fucking awesome. But then you get, like, these other offshoots of Final Fantasy that are just all, like, I mean, whether they're, like, loot crate games or whatnot, like, they just suck. There's nothing about them that, like, their battle mechanics are terrible. They're
All about money.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. That's what sucks. Like, I don't know if you would agree, but and this has become more of a Final Fantasy topic, so I apologize.
Fine, I like Final
That's
Fantasy.
fine. It's replayable.
But like one of the things about Final Fantasy was like they dug into the story and they were just all like, no longer will it be about the gameplay. And you got like, what was it? 13, where it's just a total leaner game. It's the one with lightning. Is that 14?
Yeah.
Like that game was terrible. And like they've like instead of being able to get like because if you didn't play the Nintendo or Super, you used to be able to like get gauntlets, chest armor, leggings, boots. Like I mean, you had like 5-6 different like armaments that you were putting on yourself, mixing and matching. And then they like basically broke it down to you have your standard weapon that just upgrades every once in a while. You have like a relic that'll allow like some sort of buff, and then you have like your basic armor, and that's it. All you got.
Oh yeah.
That's what's ruined RPGs. Sorry, I went.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, 13 wasn't all that great. I did play all the way through it, of course, because I had it.
I don't remember it. It was not memorable.
Yeah, it was not as good as like classic Final Fantasy 7s. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I like 10 and 15. I don't know.
10 and 15 are amazing. 10, 15, 7, 8. I didn't really get into 9. I don't know. They're remastering 9, but I didn't really get into it.
So I actually liked 9. I hated it the first time I beat it, but I was a Final Fantasy nerd, so I put myself all the way through it.
Yeah.
And then I wound up replaying it like a couple years later, so I was probably like early 20s. And yeah, it's actually got kind of an innovative system once you start messing around with everything. That's like why everyone hates 8 is because of the junction system. Yet I think like if you know what to junction to, it becomes such a brilliant game.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I actually played that one. I know my favorite thing about that one was just the card playing. You get your cards, you go around, you play every single person you see without fail.
Did you get the separate card game? Like it was like 10, 15 years later they actually brought the card game to like the PC on just like that's all it was a card game.
No, I didn't get the PC, but there is one for the mobile version. There's a Final Fantasy Portal app, and it has the card game on it.
Oh, dude, that shit is so fun.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That is one of the best card games I've ever played, and I hate that fucking card game shit. Like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck that shit.
And then when they whip out a
That's
freaking
hilarious.
little combo and just completely destroy you.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's their last card, and they're just all like, and now. And you're like, you've got this little, what the fuck sort of fucker. There was one in Magic the Gathering that you could pull out. It was similar to that shit where it was just like the penultimate card to fucking be able to play. I don't know if you played any Magic. I didn't really, but I had friends that did, nerds.
Yeah,
Hold on.
about the same. I had a Slither deck. I think that's about as far as I ever got into it. If that's what... I think it's a Slither.
I didn't even have a deck, so I have no deck. Clip that out of context.
Hey, what is happening? Favorite superhero?
Anthony's got to go first.
The Milkman.
Is that
This man does not bring me milk. He is not a superhero.
Oh,
not your
He's a
mom's
super-
favorite milkman?
my bad. Shit.
God damn it.
Favorite superhero, huh?
We don't like this topic. We could save it for later.
You know, I'm actually really digging the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man they currently have is actually really good. I don't know if he counts as a super. I think he does.
Spider-Man's a superhero.
He helps save the fucking world, man.
Right? So,
You only like the new version. You don't like Spider-Man overall.
Spider-Man overall. Well, I guess I've grown to like Spider-Man more because I've never really been into the whole superhero thing. But like, I think out of all the superheroes, probably the Avengers would be like my favorite superhero movie type of thing. So,
Well,
that's
they're
pretty
most
much-
people's because they were really well done.
Yeah, they were really well done. I think that kind of attracted people towards them. So, but I was never really a big like comic book or superhero nerd or nothing like that. Not saying that, you know, people into comic books are nerds, but yeah. It wasn't my shtick. Which I do like comic books myself, so
You like manga.
I love manga actually.
Hentai.
What?
What?
Hentai.
Oh, well,
Hentai. Oh yeah, doujins. Yep,
Dojins.
proper Dojin.
They're not-
You look like a tentacle motherfucker.
That's one I'm
I'm
currently
just-
reading right here. Dr. Stone. It's brilliant. Brilliant. I don't know if you guys
How
ever
many-
heard of Dr. Stone, but
How many
Heard of it?
tentacles are in it?
that was actually tentacle free. All right.
It's an actual manga.
Yeah, that's an actual. It's a good manga. It's a good one. Not inappropriate at all.
I'll take your word for it.
Right?
I
Oh,
won't
God.
take his word for it.
I'm gonna start reading right
It's-
now. So
No, we don't want to be copyright.
no.
Yeah, I don't need a copyright strike, especially not from someone in Japan.
Right?
Especially on our
Not,
first
not in
one.
our first video. Please no.
Yeah, so yeah, as far as like, you know, superhero goes, yeah, I think I'd stick with probably Spider-Man. He's probably my favorite now.
Okay.
Okay, so who couldn't have figured that out by your...
Right.
Oh
Your
yeah,
hat.
right.
You cut out right when you said hat. It was like your hat.
Right by your. That's pretty much what it was. Yeah,
All right,
the
I
hat. I love
apologize.
this hat. I love this hat. Although I do need a new one, but yeah, it's serving its purpose.
And secondly, I would go with... Man, it's really tough to pick a top comic book character.
Superhero. It doesn't have to be comic book.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by superhero? Can I pick anti-heroes?
Sure.
Are they
Yeah,
super?
They're super.
Well, they're supernatural. I mean, so I'm gonna have to do 4 because I can't pick. I really can't.
Okay.
So, number 1, Spawn. Number 2, Wolverine. Number 3, Deadpool. Number 4, Constantine.
What was the last one?
Constantine.
Okay.
That was a good movie. I forgot about
It was an
Spawn.
alright movie.
Spawn is old school. I remember.
Dude,
Spawn used to be the
It
shit.
was my first comic.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
You remind me of my brother. Also, his first comic. The first superhero he drew, too, was Spawn.
Mine was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
My very first comics were Donald Ducks. The first
yeah.
50 original
Mine
Donald Duck comic books.
was,
First edition mint. And they were all sold for like $500.
Speaking. Jokes. Anyway, mine is Bartman.
Bartman. Oh, okay. Bartman. There you go.
Do you remember the Super Nintendo video game?
Yes.
Of Bartman?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a wonderful superhero. He's such an asshole.
Yeah, Turtles used to be the shit back, and that was like my favorite shit when I was growing up was the Ninja Turtles. For a moment there, anyway. I take it they're superhero enough, right?
Did you watch? Fuck yeah, they're Super Mutant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Did you ever watch like Power Rangers or Beetleborgs?
The first.
Yes.
Only the first
Season.
not the season, because I watched the whole first series.
Series, yes.
Yeah,
back
original.
when it was good. The first
Original
one was
Power Rangers.
Yeah, exactly. With Zordon and was it Zordon?
Right.
It was
Yep.
Zordon, right?
Zordon.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was the greatest one, and then the one where they were like kind of ninjas and they had that movie. That one was all right, but after that, it was just downhill.
The ones with the regular or the original characters were the best. After they changed out the characters because they got too old, and
Dude, you know the dude that played Tommy became an MMA fighter? The Green Power Ranger / White Power Ranger?
oh, I know who
I
you're
didn't know
talking
that.
about. He was.
I like that. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I know who
You
you're
ain't gotta-
talking about.
I know who Tommy is. I was just thinking for a second.
Just give me a boy with long hair. I like it.
There's nothing wrong with long hair. So.
It's okay. I know you two are bald, but I have my preferences. I have wigs if you'd like to wear one.
No, I'm all right.
I fail to see how I'm bald. Balding, not bald.
You barely have.
See, I'm
Well-
not bald at all. I got a hat on, so you can't tell. That's the whole purpose of it.
Where's one of my hats?
Right?
Oh boy. All of them have man in it. Man. Alright. Shall I pick? No, I guess yours doesn't. Don't look at me like that. I can see.
trying to take down the gleam.
Your shine on your dome.
Fuck off.
No, thank you. Alright. And topic 3. Sorry, my brain went. Alright. Let's do this one. Self-deprecating humor. We're all good at it. The whole thing was supposed to be, why do we use self-deprecating humor?
It's
But-
because I've been traumatized throughout my entire life. It's the only way I can.
Same.
Pretty much, yeah. It's our
Well, that's the
generation.
topic that's done. Let's go.
I mean, if you want to get specific like
Say
that.
that this
The whole
topic's
point
gonna
of
get
this,
dark
we
real
start out-
quick.
Right? We start out like lighthearted and dumb with video games and superheroes, and then we get to the meaty portion.
All right, next.
You don't. We'll revisit this one later.
We'll put a pin in it.
We'll put a pin in it.
Let's see. What is this? Childhood trauma? Anyone? A little bit?
That's why we were supposed to put a pin in it.
That's where the last one was going.
That was pretty good.
The random god says we will hear about your childhood trauma.
Where would you like to begin?
I think this needs its own episode, honestly, and we have 2 other people who would like to visit.
Hold on. Let me get to the. Let me know.
Time to get therapeutic in here.
Anyways, so let's wait for him to put his headphones back in. So I'm thinking this one specifically needs its own episode, and there'll be 5 of us for this one.
All right.
Okay, random hand. Stop with the trauma. I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna pull out something else.
Teenage trauma.
Drugs. Because of childhood trauma.
All right.
I guess
what got us through our trauma.
Should we leave this for a whole episode about how? Yeah, pretty much. Drugs for a whole episode and not for this.
I mean, if you want to give me drugs, I'll take drugs.
It's the discussion about legalized and otherwise. So
about my life on ibuprofen.
So I gotta, my life on ibuprofen. That's true. So I gotta say this, like, this is gonna be some juicy content for just an intro to, like, this whole drama episode that apparently we are planning.
We're gonna go real deep. Right now, we're just introing you to us.
Yeah, 80% of this video, like, is just going to be intros to other videos.
We're letting you know what to expect later, so stick around.
Right?
Right? Okay. Here's another one. Twitch. We can talk about Twitch now. That's fine.
Do not break terms of service.
Okay. So we're all on Twitch. Me and Anthony under This and That Plays. Hero under Hero Bastion. He can spell it in case you're wondering.
HIROBASTION.
Follow us on Twitch. How do we feel about Twitch? Anyone? Everyone? Oh my god, silence! Both of you were just staring and I'm like, ooh.
Well, it's a great streaming platform.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoy
how do you feel about it being part of Amazon? You know, Amazon bought Twitch a while ago. They know how we feel about capitalism is in here somewhere.
I did not know that Amazon bought Twitch, but I am not too big on Twitch myself, so I am more new to the platform than I am. Like, I'm more YouTube than I am Twitch, but Twitch so far is still pretty fun to stream on.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub to people for free. One Twitch, one account for free every month.
Okay, that's why they do that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you get money.
You do get money. They have a lower threshold than YouTube, which is why I was excited for Twitch, because it's 50 instead of 1,000.
What, to just get partnered?
To start making money, you need 50 followers on Twitch compared to the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's a lower threshold.
Oh yeah, but it also depends on the content you're putting out too. I mean, you want a live stream, you can make money that way, but also video-wise, after you get that 1,000, the videos will continuously pull in revenue as long as they're being viewed and the ads on them are being seen.
Yeah. So.
Well, but it also depends on the content you're on too. I mean, there are some sponsors, like, you can't say fuck, whatnot. I mean, or you can't.
Well, we'll never get those fucking sponsors, that's for sure. All right, next topic. We're gonna have to come with more topics if we run out. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Art.
I like art. Art's nice.
I mirror
Shattering.
the sentiment.
Okay, when we do the art episode, we're actually going to put our art up, so we're going to have a little bit of time to get that ready. Did you draw that? Or picture? I can't really see your background, sir.
Some of them, yes. Others, I just design.
Yeah, so. That'll be a whole episode because we'll also have Megan and Sid, who are our two other volunteers for this shit show. They also do art, so
All right, I'm
that'll
gonna
be
have
fun.
to brush off my freaking drawing pad and get good with it. Hey, I got the same exact one.
Awesome.
I don't have that. I have a Apple iPad because I sold out. It's fine.
An Apple
Apple's
iPad.
sucks.
I have an
Apple.
iPad.
It's a little dusty. I haven't used it in forever.
Yeah, mine's got like dog.
It also has dog hair on it. I want a puppy.
Shit, mine's connected.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Alright. As soon as Anthony's done whatever he's doing.
All right, we're good. No,
good?
I accidentally hit a button on there and it popped open the program.
Alright. Next. Toxic families.
Childhood trauma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just lump that in with the childhood trauma one, and we'll.
Oh
Yeah, I think
shit.
that one is supposed to be
Like a-
breaking toxic family traits or something like that. I'll have to look in my notebook.
Okay.
But it's a longer one.
That's gonna have to be like a season right there. That's a season arc. Like, you know, just for 3 months, that's all we're gonna talk about, and then by the end of it, like, our final episode is going to intro with us just hanging in a closet. Animated, of course. We wouldn't actually.
So dark.
Animated.
Yeah, animated's fine. It's not too dark. It's fine.
Can't use our
be
usual
fine.
excuse of in a video game this time though.
We'll have some really bright colors for that piece, okay?
Well, so, like, each of us will have a sign and it'll say, in a video game.
It makes it all better.
Real
Yes.
life like that.
It's animated, then it says video game. We're covered. We've got TOS down. We're fine.
You actually read those?
I get bored.
That's fair. Alright. Vices and addiction. We're not.
Isn't that drugs?
No, drugs is about legalization and things like that. Vices and addiction are our own specific problems.
I like to go days without eating.
You can't afford not to eat. You're too skinny.
I'm 152 pounds. Thank you.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the one who's always complaining that you're too skinny, so...
That's because everyone else complains that I'm too skinny, so...
Oh no, you're...
Can we shift this on to Anthony's weight? I'm covered.
Cool, next topic.
Huh? Oh.
Aliens, because we were just talking about them. Which will be its own episode.
Shit, what was that? I think it was 270, but I'm 6'3". I got up to 350 and I straight up plummeted down, so.
Lucky.
Anthony. Anthony.
6'3".
Stop lying to our audience.
It's gonna be great when we
5'8".
finally get pictures with all three of us together and Anthony's just towering over both.
He just doesn't want to have to look up to me. I don't blame him.
We're gonna get pictures on steps, and I'm gonna be like 3 steps above him. Be like, look at this little manlet.
6'3", my ass.
It's like only in your dreams, sir.
I'm gonna cut it off at the feet, and so like it's gonna be cut off at Anthony's thigh, so he's gonna look like a paraplegic.
He's got no
Who's
shins.
just got he's Bobby's dad.
I don't know if a lot of I think I've lived the most places, but I don't know for sure.
Due to the witness protection program, I cannot speak about the subject.
You just don't want to talk about where you were born.
I've got a lot of places in one single town.
That I meant like states, or even if you really want to do it, cities, because
Okay.
that's fine.
Let me see. There's that park bench. There is the church and the attic.
Feel sorry for me.
No, that was great. That is great fucking content. That is beautiful.
You have wonderful
That
timing. It was great.
That is going to be the opening to the trauma segment.
Oh.
All right, so I think I've only lived in 4 states: Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and
Colorado.
yes, Colorado.
Yeah, you cut out, I think, if you said it already.
Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Colorado.
Yep. I've lived in 5 states: California, Hawaii, Montana, Maryland, and Colorado.
Very nice.
I was also born in Iowa in the first 5 years of my life.
I think
Well,
I'm
all
only
the
down
I
to
states.
2.
Right? California and...
Wisconsin.
Oh, it's Constant, don't you know?
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't there very long. He didn't pick up any of the...
Yeah, I just want to eat some
Idiism.
cheese. I wanted to know which one had better because it was real California cheese or Wisconsin cheese, and oh yeah.
Real California cheese. Sure.
Wisconsin's got some really good beef jerky. I had a friend that was from Kenosha.
I'm not sure. I lived in Rapids when I was there.
Ah, okay. I think it was Kenosha, but they had great mozzarella string cheese and beef jerky, and just because I did that too quick the first time, I wanted to make sure that it resonated. Jerky.
It only took him a minute. It's fine. He's got to stop looking at himself to realize when we do something.
No, I seen it. I was just trying to restrain myself.
It's supposed to be a comedy pot. I think we're gonna be under comedy. I don't know.
I think that's the only way we're gonna survive.
Probably.
Oh boy. Now, do we want one last topic to end off on?
Yes.
All right. So how far along are we?
56 minutes.
56.
Yeah.
56.
With how much we're
L9
cutting
for
out,
life.
we could probably fit one more in there and still be in an hour.
Well, he's got to cut it down, so it's going to be whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I need about 350 from you both.
I said about 350.
About 350.
Oh, damn
No.
you Loch Ness monster. Ringing any
Anyways.
bells?
Hold the next topic. Come on.
It's fine. You guys have lots of references I don't get. I'm a sad girl.
Nah.
Goddamn children. Fucking
South Park.
younglings.
At least that's
South
where I
Park.
got it from, was South Park.
Fuck yeah. South Park. About 350. It's the Loch Ness Monster. Goddamn you, Loch Ness Monster, get out of my house!
Right? I don't think she was into South Park too much.
I watched some. Not a lot. I really like the Ben Affleck and J-Lo one. Shoot the head.
Taco, taco, taco. Taco, taco, taco.
It stuck with me, okay?
Because tacos stick with white people, alright?
Alright, so the perfect way to end this after that whole con.
It's the one thing about the Mexican culture that was allowed to immigrate over here.
Tacos.
Tacos.
The taco salad.
Tacos, burritos, you can give us your food, but goddamn it, you cannot stay here, alright? Just give me the recipe, Grandma, then get your ass back to the border.
Oh boy. So, speaking of tacos, our last topic of the day is go-to snacks.
Okay, what was that?
Go-to snacks.
Go-to snacks.
Beef jerky.
Cashews and beef jerky. And mozzarella.
Extra flaming hot Cheetos. The butter. They're delicious.
I like regular Cheetos.
Spicy Doritos.
Yes.
Spicy nacho Doritos?
Yeah.
Yeah, spicy nacho Doritos with the jalapeno cheddar dip from Fritos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heck yeah. Spicy. Have you tried the spicy ranch ones? The poofy ones? The 3Ds?
No.
Okay.
Are they good?
Both are. They're not horrible.
All right.
It's a ringing endorsement. They're fine. We sold them at my work because no one works there with me anymore. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learned Pokemon Oreos are a snack. That's a thing. I've never heard of them before.
I have a Pikachu. Anybody want a Pikachu? $10.
Oh, that's what
It's
they
a
look
joke.
like. They're actually round. Okay.
They're Oreo.
No, I figured they were Oreos, but I thought they were actually like putting them in the shapes of them or something. I guess I should have just known they just printed.
Let me pull out one of the
shape on
ones
it.
I'm not saving.
Wait a second. Did you buy them like in order to sell them?
Only
Are
if I
you-
have you.
Are you a fucking...
That's Bulbasaur.
Oh, I see a Bulbasaur. Yeah.
Yeah, he won't focus. There we go.
There we go. Oh,
Take it.
there we go.
Dude!
I
Sky,
need to pay
you're
my
a
rent.
fucking grifter! You're a fucking grifter!
Tyler's gonna sell them for me, so
Which, by the way, everyone, Joe knows in the links below. Yeah, give us that fucking cash.
we'll have a Patreon if we get enough followers because I would really rather just do this full time. Thanks.
Yeah, we all hate our life. God.
I think
Please
you're
make
the closest to liking your job, so I don't know.
I fucking love my job. I sit and look at two computer screens and just put in data. It's fucking great.
He got a good job. I hate my job. He hates his job.
I hate my
so-
job. I hate my
Hey,
job.
wait,
I
wait.
wouldn't if like I would leave if they didn't pay me so much. I hate
Same.
it.
Same.
How does Anthony hate his job? He plays with wood all day. His favorite thing.
Right? I don't know. It's you
But
just
it's not
play
the
with
wood
it
he
too
chooses.
much. All right. There's a line that's just too much, and I know I got a problem.
Hey, motherfuckers, it's Chit and Chat with this and that. They ain't gonna approve of this, but they ain't the editor either, so fucking watch Chit and Chat with this and that. Motherfucker. Goddamn. What are you doing with your life? Watch this shit. Come on. Fuck. Alright, how do I stop this